Hi guys, welcome to another episode of DB Car Itself, and in today's episode I'll be reviewing the Getgo Honda Shuttle Hybrid. So let's get straight to it. Alright then, so let's get straight to reviewing this Honda Shuttle Hybrid from Getgo itself. So basically on the outside itself there isn't really much of it damage, but one thing you guys do want to take note if you're renting this car from the location that I'll mention right down below, do take note of this damage right here, which is basically I think there's some, maybe he hit something right here, and also you can see there's some damage right here. Hopefully Getgo will be able to address this. But other than that, let me guys show you guys the trunk space for the Honda Fit itself. It does have rear wipers, which is a good thing, and I think maybe has some stuff from the wipers. Oh yeah, and this, I didn't take note of this, but yeah, do take note of this damage right here. Other than that, if you guys want to see, this is what the rear of the Honda Shuttle look like. To access the trunk, very simple. Just need to press a button down right below. I'll show you guys in a moment, but overall trunk space is definitely very decent. Let me just, I think I could, yeah. Hi. Yeah, basically you can just fit a whole human inside here, or maybe like, I think if you're a very small person, you can at least fit 2 person inside. That would be amazing. But other than that, let me just show you guys the button for the trunk space itself. So yeah, not too sure what this thing right here. You got a boot cover for your other stuff, but I think if you were to push the seat down, you can put quite large number of stuff in it. But other than that, yeah, I think maybe it's a good car for an IKEA trip itself. Oh yeah, and yeah, if you're wondering, the button, it is right here. This is the button for your trunk space itself. But other than that, to close it is you need to just push the trunk down and it's closed. So yeah, let's move on to the rear of the car right now. So rear of the car itself, I would say it's quite spacious. Close the door. Yeah, overall I think leg space wise is very there's a good amount of space on the rear. As you guys can see, this it's more than, I think, 2 hand wide. So yeah, for the head space wise, hi again. So yeah, height space wise is alright, I would say. Maybe I think you can can't adjust the rear seat at all, but you got your grab handles right here. You got your send light right here, which you could on or off, and basically you got your grab handle right here and some bin right here to put your stuff. The rear of the car itself, I would say, is quite fair. Like what I already mentioned, it's very there's tons of space right in the back, and there isn't any like transmission hump, which is quite good. So people sitting in the middle row is not a problem at all, which I think long journeys wise I can do it quite fairly well in this car. So yeah, you got the seat belt right here, and it's also one good thing is you can access, like, let's say you're on the move and you do not want to stop, and you want to maybe get some stuff on the back, you can just climb over and get your stuff right here, which is quite good, I would say. But other than that, let me just move on to the driver's seat right now. So let go. Okay, so getting out is quite for me it's quite simple, because it's not like the Mazda 3 where the opening space is very small. Opening space for the Shuttle is quite fairly well, and you can get out without any problem at all. Oh yeah, and unfortunately Getgo, they do not provide you with the key itself. So if you do have the key, you will have to just press this button to unlock to lock the car, and to unlock it, if I'm not wrong, you just need to put your hand in and you unlock itself. Not too sure this car whether it has keyless entry, but if it does have, then that's a good thing. Stepping right into the car itself, let me just show you guys the storage that you get for this car itself. You basically get this storage right here, which is quite fairly decent. You can put, as you guys can see, there's the instruction manual for the car itself, or the driver's manual you call it. Window switches are all the same for the passenger on the front and the rear as well, and you got decent amount of storage bin on the passenger side and as well as the driver's side right here. The center console right here, you can actually put quite a number of stuff right here, maybe 2 water bottles, and as you guys can see right here, I don't understand who the heck did this, but you can put a drink inside here, empty drink, and a fairly open cup noodle, which is extremely weird, but okay. Hopefully, just a note, do not eat in this car, which they have already mentioned at the start, or in all car sharing companies, they specifically tell you guys not to eat in this car, which might attract pests itself. But other than that, yeah, let's move on. Apologize if I'm doing this very fast because my rental time is about to be over, so hence I'm rushing through the overall feature of the car itself. But let me just turn on the accessory power. As turning on the car, you get this very cool illuminated screen right here. Forget about that. Let me just show you guys the controls for the driver's side first. You get all 4 window switches right here. This is the switch to lock to prevent people rolling down your windows. This switch right here to adjust the mirrors and like how you want to angle your mirror itself. This is the switch to control the left. So basically you press this first and you adjust the left. If it's on the right, you adjust the other way and you can adjust the right. This is your folding mirrors itself. So basically you want folded mirrors, just press that. And yeah, overall I think the dashboard is quite, one thing I can say is quite similar to the Honda Fit which I've driven from track previously before my probation is over. Is this thing right here is very similar. I would say it's the same thing in the Honda Fit itself. So yeah, moving on, I got the gear lever right here. So in order to activate the gear lever itself, is quite simple. Just need to press on the brake and just shift to your right and down for drive, all the way up for reverse, and to the side for neutral. To park the car itself, just press this, and to engage low gear is just basically press down itself. And right down below the gear shifter right here, you got sports mode. So sports mode is basically just to, since this is a hybrid itself, this somewhat made the car even faster, which I think is basically sports mode in all cars. Regular car is just the same, which is basically just to make the car more sportier and make the car, the engine rev much faster, and you can notice the difference in acceleration timing itself. But other than that, let me just show you guys the car itself right now. So in order to turn on the car itself, one press for the accessory power, another press to somewhat turn on the car itself. Okay, yeah. So basically, okay, let me just talk right here, explain to you guys what the feature of the car right here before I show you guys here is this gauge right here. So basically, what I mentioned is the same in the Honda Fit or the Honda Jazz. You got all your control vents right here. So you got your front windscreen heat defrosting, the rear recirculate air. This is basically to get fresh air directly into the car itself. This is the AC, to turn on the AC. This is, if I'm not wrong, is to turn on the fan itself, and this is auto climate control itself. Right here you got adjust the temperature of the aircon itself. This is the fan speed, and other than that, that's all for the climate control. Don't know why you got this very weird empty space right here. If I'm not wrong, in the regular Fit which you buy from dealers itself, you'll get this very big screen instead of this small ass screen right here. I'm not going to go through this at all because it's very complicated, and I have experienced it firsthand when I was driving the new Honda Jazz or Honda Fit itself. Yeah, but other than that, let me just move on to the top. So basically, this is just your standard aircon vents that you get on this side, the center, and the driver's side. Right here, you got your hazard light right here, so it's nothing special. But other than that, yeah, nothing. There's no control to this switch right here, but let me see. Okay, yeah. So basically, right here, as you guys are looking at, this is on your left. You got your power meter. You can say somewhat it's like the rev counter, but not really a rev counter itself. It's mainly for the electric motor side itself. So basically, this is showing guys how much power the electric motor is giving and how much you're recharging back to the motor itself. Right here, you got your park, neutral, reverse and drive gauge right here. So anything you engage right here, it will show right here as well. In the center, you got the speedo, which is not really that interesting, but you get this very cool illumination when it's on hybrid, on regular internal combustion engine, and I think there's one more mode which I can't remember what it is, but it shows, if I'm not wrong, purple or something. But yeah, other than that, not very much to talk about it. this side right here got quite a lot of infotainment screen, but for this I will have to on the car itself, which I'll show you guys last. But yeah, moving on to the last part. This button, this control right here, you got your eco mode itself. So basically, I would say this is like the eco mode that to make the car more fuel efficient, you can call it. So yeah, I would like to practice in all Honda because at least help me to save fuel in the car itself. Right here, you got this rear S storage space right here. I'm not too sure why they put it here for. Basically, they could make it much more bigger so they can put more stuff inside rather than this small gap right here. But other than that, you got your this thing right here to adjust the whether you want aircon to be coming in or no aircon to be coming in itself. And this is like manually adjusted for all 4 of the aircon vents right here. Right at the bottom right here, you got your traction control. This is to turn off the auto folding mirrors itself. This is, I think if I'm not wrong, this should be the turning off the auto headlight itself, and this is to adjust the angle of the light itself. Right at the bottom right there, if you can see, that is the fuel filter cap, and I think right below should be the hood release for the front of the car itself. And as you guys know, this car is usually Ultra would come with a handbrake. So for the handbrake for this Shuttle hybrid or just regular Shuttle itself is right inside there. I'm not too sure whether you can see, but my leg is showing right there. So basically you need to press it down to release the brake and to press it again to engage the car in park. But other than that, that's all for the car itself. Let me just turn on the car right now to show you guys this part right here. So basically this part right here, you got your mode right here. So in order to adjust this, you just need to press this right here. So basically this is your rev counter supposedly. So yeah, and right down below you got your fuel filter cap. This right here is to show you your basically it's regarding the hybrid motor itself. This I have no idea what it is because I can't translate in Japanese or in Chinese. This is just a blank screen. This I'm not too sure what it is, but I will learn more when I made to read in this car again. So yeah, this is your trip information, the MPG you're getting, and the range, trip A and trip B. This is basically what it is, and you're back at your fuel gauge. And right down below you got your timing and temperature outside. But yeah, I need off this car because technically you're not allowed to idle that long in a multi-story car park. So yeah, oh yeah, and end of it they'll show you that if you guys caught that, they'll show you guys your like out of 5 fuel efficient, how is your driving style, which I really like, and that somewhat really promotes you to be better in driving the car itself, which you can say. But other than that, I think basically that's all I have to say for this. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention this. Let me just open the door itself to make it easier. So basically you got your seat release right here, which is one is to this to adjust the height, this to adjust the angle of the seat itself, and right here if you can see, this is to adjust the how back or how front the car you want to be. But other than that, I think that's all I'd say for this video itself. Don't forget to click the subscribe button down right below to see more videos like this, or click the subscribe and to see my 2 other videos. And with that, I'll see you guys next video. Peace.